In the glitzy world of entertainment, it's often hard to distinguish between mere rumors and the real stories hidden behind glances and small smiles. However, when it comes to Ziyu and Tian Xuning, the public seems to agree that there is something more than just ordinary friendship between them. There is a subtle vibe. There are small moments that make us all wonder, when did love actually begin? It's not just fan imagination. Their relationship has become a topic of discussion due to the undeniable small details. From the way Ziyu looks at Tian Xuning to the genuine moments they share together, everything forms a puzzle piece that becomes increasingly clear. There is love growing, and it's not just a rumor. Every great love story begins with a simple meeting. The same goes for them. When they first met on a joint project, no one expected their interactions to develop into something far more meaningful. Those present at the time described how Tian Xuning's warm and friendly demeanor made Ziyu feel at ease. Though it began as a professional interaction, the expression on Ziyu's face when speaking with him seemed to reveal something different. There was admiration, curiosity, and a small spark that slowly grew into a flame. And that's where the seed was planted. A seed that would later grow into the love story that is now the talk of the town. What made that meeting so special was the natural atmosphere. There was no script, no pretense, just two souls brought together by fate. Ziyu, who is usually confident, suddenly looked a little awkward. Tian Xuning, with his gentleness, was the reason why the atmosphere became warm and comfortable. Even from the first day, the two of them showed signs of closeness that were hard to ignore. Some people around them noticed how a casual conversation that should have been ordinary ended up lasting a long time and filled with laughter. There was a different energy, as if the world around them faded away, and there was only the conversation of two hearts getting to know each other more deeply. From that first interaction, small habits began to emerge and repeat themselves. Ziyu started paying more attention to every movement Tian Xuning made, while Tian Xuning seemed more open when talking to her compared to others. These simple habits quietly became a strong foundation until love eventually grew without them even realizing it. Love is often not directly expressed in words. It manifests through small signs, simple gestures, or attentions that others might consider trivial. But for those who are sensitive, those signs are the most tangible proof. Ziyu's gaze. Every time the camera focuses on him, fans can't help but notice how his eyes reflexively seek out Tian Xuning. There's a soft glow that only appears when he looks at him. Protective gestures. On several occasions, Ziyu seems to unconsciously protect Tian Xuning's position, whether by standing a little closer or positioning his body to create space and a sense of security. A different smile. Many say Ziyu's smile looks most genuine when he's with Tian Xuning. It's not just a polite smile for the public, but a smile that comes from a heart full of joy. All these pieces, when put together, point to one answer. Those feelings are indeed real. The big question finally arises. When did Ziyu actually fall in love with Tian Xuning? According to the stories of loyal fans who have been observing closely, the turning point occurred in a simple yet unforgettable moment. While practicing together in a joyful atmosphere, Tian Xuning spontaneously revealed his genuine, innocent, and charming side. At that moment, Ziyu couldn't hide the expression on her face. There was a soft, admiring gaze, as if the world around her had disappeared and only Tian Xuning remained before her. Many fans marked that moment as the exact instant Ziyu truly fell in love. That is the power of true love. It doesn't need grand announcements or dramatic statements. It is present in simple moments, yet leaves such a deep impression. After that moment, everything changed. Ziyu's attention towards Tian Xuning became more obvious. He began to pay more attention to small details, such as making sure Tian Xuning wasn't tired, or simply accompanying him when everyone else was busy with their own affairs. Eagle-eyed fans began to gather evidence. Video footage of Ziyu quietly smiling when Tian Xuning spoke. Candid photos showing their closeness backstage. Sweet comments that felt more personal than a typical relationship. All this evidence painted a clear picture that the feelings were real. And now, the world could see it with their own eyes. No matter how hard someone tries to hide their feelings, love always finds a way to surface. The same goes for Ziyu. She may never have openly declared her love, but every one of her actions speaks louder than words. And Tian Xuning? Though he often appears calm, many moments show how he responds in the same way. A small smile, a light laugh, or simply a meaningful glance. All of these are the language of love that only the two of them can understand. Now, with all the signs, moments, and evidence, it is clear that Ziyu's love for Tian Xuning is not just a rumor created by the public. It is real, it is growing, and it is rooted in small, sincere moments. When exactly did this love begin? Perhaps it was the first different glance, or perhaps it was that simple moment filled with laughter. But one thing is clear, this love can no longer be hidden. And for the fans, this story is not just about two people falling in love, but about how true love can shine, even under the brightest spotlight. Because in the end, love doesn't need grand words to convince the world. All it takes is a sincere gaze, a different smile, and a simple moment that makes the heart tremble. And in the end, love doesn't need a grand announcement to be felt. All it takes is a different gaze, a more sincere smile, and simple moments that only the two of them understand. So, what do you think? Do you also feel that this is when Ziyu truly fell in love with Tian Xuning? Share your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss out on the next sweet story. See you in the next video.